So, some of this is still kicking my butt, but it's getting better. I'm up to around 104 to 108 on that last train section. We're getting there.
Good, because 104 to 108 is roughly where I'm comfortable for that last section.
Yeah, but I thought that's relatively complicated. It's so sort of jazzy, with jazzy rhythms, that maybe going a little under tempo and just making sure we know how it fits together is good, because we are rarely always lined up. Sort of all have the da 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 3 3 2 16ths while you're playing straight eighths or something, and so and some of the opening section, you know, the 6/8 section has some interesting rhythmic little twists and things. So
yeah, a couple times I'm in 3 and that's written in 6.
B flat.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm out of tune. I apologize. I'm getting it tuned so it'll be more tuned towards juries and recitals.
I might also be a little more out of tune than normal today because I'm still calibrating to the cornet.
No, that's fine. Cornet's a B flat instrument, right?
Yep.
So everything I see on the page is down a step in terms of the pitch I hear.
Debatable. What key's that in?
I have you in F with me playing in E flat. So your first note's a C, which is concert B flat, right?
Yes.
If I ever have to play all right, You want to see what happens? First time read through?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 107.
Yes.
I mean, let's just take that section, but there's other spots we can stop and start between there. But
yeah, absolutely.
Let's just sort of see what happens, all right? Let's stop for a second. So when you come in at 30, after a couple bars out, like 3 bars out, just know that we have that together in thirds. It's one of the few times that we're actually together.
Okay, that's really good to know. Did I cut off too early in 26?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So
you just fade out, and then I'm sort of I marked piano for this upwards, but then when I start to pick up into the next phrase on beat 2 of 26, it's marked louder. So I'm supposed to be a little bit louder there, and if you're still fading out, that's great, but I think if you get out before there, it's inconsequential.
I'd already cut off by the time we got to that, and I want to make sure that I know where that comes in.
What you don't want to do is hold into 27. Because in 27 I've got E flat major 7. So if you're holding, let's see, I was thinking the wrong key. You can hold it in there because you're still holding a G. Yeah. I was thinking you were holding an A flat for B flat.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds good.
Does that make some sense? So that's a little bit of a special entrance in 30, just to enjoy that for one brief moment we do something together, and then 32 to B. You're sort of in 3, and I'm in a bizarre groupings of 6 where one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The 2 hands aren't really
I was
coordinated.
going to say you're not quite in sync.
Yeah, so all 3 of us, if we take left hand, right hand, and your part, are not quite in sync.
Okay.
But I think that kind of chaos is what sends us into what he would call the moody thing at B, where we start to get minor, major mixed up.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you want to try it one more time at A?
Sure.
All right. Sounds very, very nice.
Thank you. Thought so, yeah.
That's right. So on beat 2, there are 53 before we come in. I have the little 16th note, that lick. That's the same pattern. Actually, my 53 is the same as what you have in 54.
Yeah.
I go, and then you go, da, 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 da. Does that make sort of sense?
Yep.
So I just foreshadowed that a little bit.
Did I come in on the wrong place at C? Do you
Nope.
have? No?
Nope.
Okay.
So I sort of arrive, sort of an arrival point on the downbeat of C, and then you come in with a very non-harmonic note.
Okay.
Because I'm holding basically E flat minor. So I'm sorry, it is a harmonic note. I keep not transposing in my head.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I also did not play the right set of notes.
That's right.
There,
That's right.
So it sounded very
but it comes in weakly, from a rhythmic standpoint.
Yeah.
We weren't quite together at B.
No.
So I just think, regardless of the counting, and we're doing what's on the page, I think we just want to take a glance at each other to make sure that we arrive at that concert E flat together. Can we try that once at 32?
32? Yeah, sure.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Definitely.
So, how about if I start at 43? So that's 3 bars before C.
Sounds good.
Okay, in the interest of time. Some sense?
Yeah. Can we try that last line from 58 again one more time? Because I think I got off at the end.
No, that's fine. Do you want to start right at the irate?
Yeah,
54?
Sure.
We get an interesting chord on 57.
Yes.
So we've been for a page and a half we've been sort of going from minor to major, and then from there we go to flat 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's but just for a second, and then we're back there. But just know that note, your B natural, concert A natural, on the downbeat of 57 is going to be a really interesting harmony that needs to resolve even, kind of quickly.
Okay.
Can we do that one more time at 54?
Absolutely.
Okay. We did it. So just know that you're sort of in 3/4, in a sense, the bar before E in 81, the way it's slurred. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. So, but I'm not. So just know that I stay a little more in 6/8.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you want to feel like it's in 6/8 and just do those slurrings, or whether you want to play against that a little bit and make that a hemiola bar against each other. But that was great arriving at the downbeat of E together.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when he wrote it D, trying to one-up each other.
Yeah.
I guess that's okay.
I can definitely see it starting at 77 because we have almost call and response there, right?
Yeah.
What do you have in the first, what is that, 8, 10 bars before that? From 67?
Yeah, so I have... So I'm sort of keeping that kind of from the going as a melody for the most part. And I get dee da 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 da. So I'm a little more stuck in what we were doing before, and you're adding some new information and new licks.
Yeah.
So I think that it's almost like a cat and mouse game of can you try and get me to do what you're doing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That completely makes sense.
Almost like Brahms or Beethoven. Like, no, here's where the beat is, but here it's with the motive. So I'm still... And then you come in doing something different, but I don't budge.
Yeah. Did I print off program notes for this one for you either?
Huh?
I didn't print off program notes for you for this one, did I? No.
Nope.
Okay. Because I do think they said that this was sort of the idea of where they were moving together before. At this point, it's almost like the trumpet player decides it wants to go in a different direction.
Yes, and I'm being a little bit stubborn and not going with you, and that's when you sort of put your foot down around 77, and then I sort of like, all right, I'll go, but I won't go exactly with you.
Yeah. And
then we sort of get to a climax at E where I can sort of really interesting harmonic choices there. But that E, the bar of E is pretty aggravated. Then it changes. D, da, da, D. Does that make some sense?
Yeah, totally.
So I think when you come back in with your lick the second time at 72, I think that can be maybe slightly more insistent or slightly more exasperated with me. I'm not sure how you would do that, but does that make sense?
Definitely, yeah.
It's like I'm just off in La La Land not paying attention and like, oh, you're going to do this motive? All right, I'll try.
Okay.
Is D an alright place to start?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got a little separated there. Sorry about that.
No, that was.
Let's just take it to bar where you come in. So 67.
Okay.
So that when that starts at D, my right hand is starting on the second eighth note beat. So the bass note is 1, and that's syncopated. 1, 2, 2, and 1. Ba-da-ya-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So here's D. No, but I think that worked a lot better where you came in after D, and then that 72 was a little more.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be more getting you to try and come with me, pointing out, no, this is the melody I want to play. And you're like, no, this is the lick I want to play. Yeah. And then I sort of just gave up at 77.
Do you have anything that bar?
I have a downbeat at 77.
Okay.
And then you go ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then I do that same rhythm starting on that second beat. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make a little bit of sense?
Definitely.
You want to slow this down just a touch and really see how it works together?
Yes, please.
Is starting in 77 all right? Because I think we were good through to there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so 1, 2, 77, and
Sorry.
And 1. We were a little off.
Ahead.
So let's just try a little more time, and I think if we can get it once slowly.
Yeah.
That's harder than up the tempo. If we get it once slowly, then it's going to lock in at our regular tempo.
Sorry.
That's right. So, and that was it.
Okay.
Be careful that da-da-da-da-da-da, that little syncopated figure in the first half of 79.
Yeah.
That you don't compress it just a tad.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
because if I compress that one, I'm getting ahead by the 16th.
Yeah, make sure that the second note of the bar and the fourth note of the bar, the 2 eighth notes there, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, are long enough to not just take out a fraction of the beat.
Definitely.
You want to try that one more time?
Yep.
At this tempo, and then we'll go back to original tempo, and... 1. Good. And I realized I was playing a wrong rhythm now that I look at it, and your rhythm was right, so I fixed that. So thank you for doing that. That's it. How about if we try to get into that? Is that all right?
Yeah,
to
sure.
go back to 72?
Sounds good.
And... sorry, it's out of tune.
I'm holding things too long in there.
No, you actually got off the high tied over high E flat just a tad early.
Did I really?
So just listen to what I have at 87. So I have. see how that my right hand resolves from G flat to B flat right on 2 as you get there. But I have an 8th note in my left hand on the 3rd 8th note of the bar.
Okay.
One a little bit early, so don't let that make you think you're late coming off the note.
Okay.
That's a sort of like an anticipation that comes in too early of us arriving together.
All right, good to know.
You were a half bar early coming in after E.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to.
right. So I get to play. And you wanted to start playing on my last chord so that it dovetailed a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So a little more conversational at the moment instead of dovetailing and trying to top each other like we did before that, where we were all entering over one another. Yeah. E, is that all right?
Yep.
So those were, sorry to be the rhythm police.
Please do be.
Those were all dotted quarters.
They were around there.
So D, here's our 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit. I always, I like to live in America, but from West Side Story. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 da 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 dee da da.
Yeah.
The dee da da is going to seem faster than it looks, but it's going to sound slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is E all right?
Yep.
I think. Okay, so the 8th note is not a quarter. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Is that just me, or?
That's. I just hold this chord all the way until the downbeat of 107.
Okay.
So if you can sort of let me know, I'll follow along a little better where that note is, and that's when I just have a.
Mm-hmm.
So I G flat on the downbeat, smash cluster on beat 2.
Yes.
Held for a bar, and when I start playing, it's 109.
Okay.
And at 109, it's 8th notes. Now, so I'm trying to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but it's written of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's intentionally nebulous as to what the meter might be. So don't let that throw you. And then you do your lick 112.
Assuming that comes out, yes.
Is that flutter tonguing through the snaky
that is
step bar, or is that
a half valve gliss?
half valve? Okay.
Up about 2.5 octaves.
Okay, and then when you get to the top, is that then still flutter tonguing or
Still gonna be half valves.
half valve? Okay.
Although not
That's fine.
quite
Okay, that's right.
as drastic.
So I just have that same thing the entire way through, and when you're done, I come down an octave on your last bar.
Okay.
And then something resembling a new modification, although it's somewhat minimalist, starts at G.
Yes.
And I sort of establish a chord progression that then we sort of keep playing over in fancier versions. It's almost like a chaconne or passacaglia, or it's just this chord progression, and we're going to keep doing the chord progression and find new ways to destroy it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dee da 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 dee da. Okay. Okay. So you almost end not quite in the middle of a repetition when we get to the deliberately less frantic at the 3/4.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like we sort of set something up, but we stop, or almost like an interruption before it can finish the expected phrasing.
Yep.
All good. How about, to get into that, if you don't mind, can we go back to 94?
Yes.
That's where you sort of have 3/4 against my 6/8 as we chromatically climb here.
Yep.
Okay. That's all right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then I have, and here's G. Let's just get to 139 for a second.
Yep.
I think we were doing a good job of both playing the same piece at the same time, but not really being exactly together.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's all right. Not a criticism. What does it mean at 123? Inaudible beneath the piano's straight mute.
So if I have the straight mute in, that should be so quiet that you're louder than me.
Okay.
And
but it's going to be very, very quiet, so
yeah.
I can't be super loud. It says mezzo forte, but I may need to pull it back a little bit so that we can hear you a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I also don't have the straight mute on me.
That's right.
Now,
Don't worry about that. I don't care about that. Can we start at 123 and go somewhat slower to really feel how the two parts interweave?
Yes.
Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Is that too slow?
No, that's good.
So that da 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 ba da 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 ba da da be da da ba ba da da dee da ba da da. So we can really sort of feel the syncopation and things. And I'll try and be as steady as I can. So I'll give you 2 bars for nothing, okay?
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Honestly,
Do you see how it's not quite like a fugue or anything, but the motives are sort of going back, and I never quite get exactly as fancy as you do, but there's a moment where sometimes I get as fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever exceed you.
That rhythm
Yep.
makes the pattern of accents, and this makes so much more sense.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's good because where you have like 4 bars after H, you've got that accent on. You're written in 3/4, so your and of 2.
Yeah.
But I'm written 6/8, and I have a really good. I have a changing chord almost as if I'm in 3/4 with you.
Yeah.
To make that line up and feel like we do that together.
Yeah.
You may have gotten a little bit ahead in 140.
I think I definitely did, yes.
I think that held note was a little bit short,
but
I caught you. Not a problem. Did that feel? I don't know if I'm playing too loud since this piano should be up against the wall, but can you hear yourself and I together?
Absolutely.
That time without me being blastissimo?
Honestly, I was playing a little bit under what I should
That's
have
right.
been
No,
that
that's
time
right.
because
But I was trying to
listen.
I was trying
yes,
to play under
absolutely. I
too.
can hear
So
myself.
did you hear that?
Yes.
Can we do that one more time because we were so together?
Yeah.
And I think the more we know what each other's doing, the more together we'll be up to tempo.
Yeah, definitely.
We can pretend at that point on the recital that we're still listening to each other. Well, it's like, I'm sick of this piece. Whatever. All right. How about the 2 bars again for nothing?
Yeah, sure.
So 121. That I always question whether I'm right, but you were exactly right.
Okay.
And then chaos happens. That was good. Let me just see where we were just now. We were around there, yeah.
Right about, yeah.
That's 96. So 4 or 5 notches. So do you want to try it somewhat faster?
Yeah, sure, a little bit.
Want to get halfway there to 108?
Sounds good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the half valve stuff or you want to start after it?
I think start after it.
Okay.
For now.
We're all good. All right. So I'm going to start at G.
Okay.
Because everything's sort of in a pretty square 4-bar repetitive pattern in my left hand with the chords. So here's G. That's on the top edge, the 108 of where I can get through this. But
yeah,
that worked really well. And again, I think we were precisely together.
Yeah.
And I think our articulations are starting to match a little bit. I'm trying to, you just play and let me match your articulation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
my job, to make my right hand sound like it's a second, I was going to say trumpet, sorry, second cornet. That was good at I, that makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, and Ba, and J is the start of the train whistle, and then I get the train whistle, and so I have 4 pages of all diminished, fully diminished, or diminished, half diminished 7th chord, is what we used to call it in the Jurassic era when I went to school and studied theory. It goes on. So this is another really sort of complicated section. So how do you feel about trying this and me leaving out the confusing rhythm of my right hand and just playing the mostly solid 16th notes with an occasional, every once in a while there's an 8th note or a 16th, 8th, 16th, da da da, a little bit of a syncopation.
I think that would be nice.
Okay. What's a good tempo for us to try this where I don't destroy your chops?
100.
Okay. All right. How about if we take it, for the moment, how about if I start 165? So that's 1 bar before you come in.
Okay.
Oops, not an octave. Sorry, so.
Nope, sorry, that was on me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1,
Did I get off? I think I might have.
That's right. I think in 177, I think you're cheating the 8th rest on beat 2 and making it a 16th so that your second note after that rest comes now on the end of the beat, sort of on the beat, instead of putting the E flat on the middle of the beat. Da 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 da.
I very well.
So he set you up for a thing that's not quite there. So you have the bar before dee da da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. So that first rest is going to seem really, really long because everything else that you're playing has mostly that 16th rest. It's in the second half of that bar.
Yeah.
That was not bad though. I don't know if you can sort of hear me trying to sort of give a little bit of an agogic accent on the beat.
Yeah, it's very
but
helpful.
Harmonically, it's really far out there. So
yeah.
Just don't let it get crazy. Can we try that again?
Yeah.
And you got class at 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. All right, so here's 165.
Okay. Almost.
All right, so in 179 there, it's groups of 3/16ths. Eighth. So I have 8th, 8th, and then downbeat with you. So we're together when you have those last 4 16th notes in the 4th beat of 179. I have 8th note and 8th note with you.
All right.
But the beat before is a little bit syncopated. So if 1, 2, 3, here's my bass note.
Okay.
Da, 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 4 and 1. Does that make some rhythmic sense?
Yeah.
With your part? Okay.
Definitely.
And I'm very syncopated in 178.
Yeah.
So I play downbeat and of 2, but then the next note is the second 16th note of beat 3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. And then I catch you on the and of that bar going into the downbeat of 179.
Okay.
How about just under tempo, maybe 177?
Sure.
Da ba da 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 dee da dee da da. Does that feel all right? Just to see if we can get the syncopation to line up.
Yep. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So you got to beat 4 a little bit early.
Yeah.
So I get to go. Da, da, da. See how it goes up a half step, then a whole step, and then you come in as we go up 2 more half steps up. Does that make sense as to how that sort of functions harmonically?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Let me leave some of the notes out and make it a little clearer. Can we try the same thing?
Definitely.